Welcome back to another episode of the For the Healthy Host podcast.
We talk about conscious living, self awareness, and everything in between.
I am your host, Ree.
Slim,
Thank you for joining us and allowing us to be a part of your journey.
smooth.
Smooth.
How you feeling today?
I feel grounded. I feel rooted in self. I don't know. I'm at this point in my life where I'm accepting me. I think in the past, like, I would judge myself for the things that I did while trying to stay alive, big air quotes on alive, in survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
And I think knowing that I'm no longer going to judge myself for the things I did kind of lifts a weight off of me. It's like, okay, it's okay. Because the thing is, whenever I was doing whatever I was doing, that I'm now wanting to judge myself for, when I was doing the thing, like, I thought I was doing the good thing. Like, my
Yeah,
intentions
yeah,
were
yeah.
pure. So it's like, sis, maybe one day you'll look back and be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, and when you think about it like that, it's like you'll never give yourself any space for breathing room. But it's like, nah, I'm flowing and I'm doing my best, and my intentions are typically very pure. So, yeah, just I don't know, that lifted so much weight off of me, and I feel free. I feel revealed, and I'm okay with who I am and where I am. And that's how I feel.
It was very good. I feel you on looking back at certain events or just how you were and looking like, why the fuck was I doing that?
Yeah.
But knowing in the time you most good people, most sound people, have only did what they thought would bring them, closer to a good life,
Yeah.
right? In a positive
Mhm.
way. So no matter what it was, you thought you was doing the right thing, like you said. And
Mhm.
no, that's very relatable.
Yeah. How are you?
Um, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how I am.
Valid.
It's valid.
Very
No,
valid.
I feel like I'm good. All right, I'm good. Um in a deeper than the American. I'm good. Like the regular every day you give everybody. But no, I'm actually good right now. I'm good with
Yeah.
where I'm good with accepting things how they are. I'm good where I am at. I'm good with how I manage things. I'm just good right now. I'm in a good mood.
Same.
Um, I'm definitely leaning on the positive side right now. My energy is pretty good.
Mhm.
Um, it's it's light. I feel free, but also I know not where my bounds are, but I know the lines I need to stick within to keep this energy going.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm free, but I know where I don't need to be.
Mhm.
I think that's a big difference between being free and you everywhere, and then being free and knowing where you need to be still.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I think so.
'Cause when you run rampant with freedom, that can cause some shit to happen sometimes too.
Mhm.
But like I said, I just know where I need to be right now, and I'm very comfortable in my space. So that's where I'm at right now.
Love that.
I love that.
Love it.
And how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? From the cubes. Somebody asked what the cubes was.
Somebody did ask what the cubes
The
was.
cubes is everything, like square, like the phone, the computer, like from the TV,
Work.
from the cubes from work, like the car, like the cubes is everywhere. Like I don't know who really said to like put everything within the square like that, make it so rigid. I don't know how that shit happened, but like that's the cubes though. If you was wondering what the cubes is.
But also, like, how I take it, I know it's your thing you made up, but how I take it is like the cubes is your space wherever you are.
True.
So from the cubes, wherever you are,
Wherever you are, that's the cubes.
wherever you are, however you are, that's the cubes.
How y'all doing?
Take a moment to check in with yourself. Breathe through your nose as deeply or as subtle as you need to. Hmm. Just check in with yourself. Life moves fast, and sometimes we don't allow ourselves the courtesy of just seeing how the fuck we're doing. Take this moment to do so. It may get noisy. That's okay. Just bring yourself back to your breath in through your nose and let it all go. However you're feeling, just know that it is valid. You are not alone. And it too shall pass. We hope that you experience this conversation with an open heart, open mind. Yeah.
And with that out the way, it really didn't seem that long this week, actually.
Because you're enjoying it. I think you're enjoying
You think I'm
it.
starting to enjoy it?
What do you think? You tell me.
I'll never be a member of the BLC.
That saddens me.
I ain't gonna, well, I might not never be a member, but I show up to some meetings, though.
Okay.
I
You're
show up
just
to a few
you're
meetings.
resisting right now. That's okay.
No, I'm just breathing. Y'all breathe better.
What?
Y'all just breathe better. I'm breathing, but y'all breathe better.
Okay.
But anyway, with that out the way,
With that out the way.
we are in communion today. We
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 are in communion
we are in
today.
communion with the little crackers in the. Is that what that was called?
I don't
When you
know
went to
what
church,
you're
when
saying.
you went to church and they gave you the little
Okay,
cracker and the
okay,
juice,
okay,
it was the
okay.
blood of Jesus Christ.
Sure,
It was kind of vampires. Drink
sure.
my
Listen, I grew up in a church, and
Christian church.
every, yeah, Baptist,
Yep.
every maybe it was every first Sunday or every last, I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
remember. Baby, that cracker and that what juice, that grape juice, so hungry in church.
yeah,
So like could not wait for the crackers in the
yeah, yeah.
juice.
Okay, yeah. It was the driest cracker and
It
the
was the
most
driest cracker.
juiciest juice. Like
It's honestly an unbeatable combo.
it
It
was
was actually so
crazy.
fire. I'm
It was
sorry.
crazy good. I never at home fixed a snack of crackers and juice, but I might need to put that on my list one day.
Maybe.
But I bet it ain't gonna hit the same.
Probably
Need the
not.
Holy Ghost in you to get
Cause
that
like,
salt right.
and the thing is, like, when you're super hungry like that, everything is fire. If we would had maybe had a full stomach or at least satiated, it might have not been that
What
good.
satiated me?
Like satisfied. I thought
Never heard the word satiated.
satiated.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not in my
We'll
household.
have to check that one.
Not in my household.
We'll have
They
to
they
check
didn't
that
say
one.
satiated in my household.
Not in mine either. So
Satiated sound like they put you under like drugs at the hospital.
that is not satiated. That is
Anesthesia.
anesthesia.
That is anesthesia.
Okay, anywho.
Yeah.
Anywho, back at the barn.
Back at the board. We are in community today.
Yeah, we're having conversations with the community. I just want to say, y'all inspire the fuck out of me. I love y'all so much. And yeah, let's just get into it.
That's what.
Let's get into it.
Hi, y'all. Appreciate you opening up this space where we can talk to y'all directly. Love the podcast and always appreciate y'all's energy. So what's on my mind? I am really curious to hear y'all's thoughts about this. I have a project that I'm working on that I really feel a sense of needing appreciation around. I really giving a fuck about what people think about it and wanting people to basically give me some validation that it's worthwhile. And don't get me wrong, I have other creative projects where I don't care about that and I can just make it without worrying about anyone appreciating it. I enjoy the process in itself, and that's enough. And for this project, I'm really sitting with the fact that I care about having an audience. And I'm curious what y'all think as fellow creatives about the desire to be appreciated in your creative endeavors, of what it means to build a community, especially as two people who have built a community, what it feels like if you desire that, and or is that just ego if you do desire it, to want an audience and to want to feel like your work is appreciated, to feel like you're building a community and feel like your work is valued. Because I'm really sitting with it and wondering if this is just my ego or if it's a valid desire as a creative to ultimately want an audience. Because people tell you all the time, just worry about the process. As long as you love it, that's all that matters. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about who's watching. Don't worry about who likes. Don't worry about all that. But I care. And I know other people do too. So, yeah, I'm just curious what y'all think. Again, appreciate y'all's energy, your time, and your thoughts all the time. Have a good one, y'all.
First of all, hi. Hi. Um, I think for me, I really had to detach from black and white thinking. Like, if it's not this, then it's gotta be that. Like, that for me has been, it was very limiting. And I say all that to say it is valid that you want your artistry to be appreciated. But also, yes, trust the process. I think it's very human to want
Mm-hmm.
validation, but I think that the need for validation for me cannot be your only motivation. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
if so, validation then becomes this drug, and your moves, your creativity is no longer between you and God. Because that's the thing, like, the act of creating is a sacred process between you and divine, right? I like to think that we are all vessels, especially when it comes to creativity. When you are creating, you may think that you are thinking, like that you are consciously coming up with these things, but nah, in reality, like when you're creating from soul, you're locked in. There's no room for thinking. Like, even when I think of like the lyrics I come up with or my songs I come up with, it's like I would like thought was not involved with that. And I say all that to say, like, there's so many of us are vessels, and your creativity, your artistry is between you and source. And so that has helped me stay true to my creative output, like my creativity, things that are
Mm-hmm.
inside of me. But no, I think it's very human, and it's not wrong. Like, okay, we want validation, but you just can't allow it yourself to get so immersed in that need for validation. And I think as an artist, it's something that comes and goes. There's sometimes I'm listening to whatever creative project I'm working on. There's sometimes I'm like very confident in it, but there's also a piece of me that's just like want validation. Ooh, and this made me think of something actually. I am I was in a cohort, and in one of our meetings she mentioned creative community, and that really like rang a bell for me, because I'm just like, wow, I do think it's important. Again, that process is between you and divine, right? But it is important to have creative community. And when I say creative community, people you trust with your art, their feedback, and not just any old somebody. Like people you genuinely trust, and I think that can kind of give you some sort of validation or
Mm-hmm.
direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I got a similar outlook on it. I feel where she is right now. I've been at
Mm-hmm.
that spot several times in life. Probably gonna spend the block on it, you know what I mean, and get there
Yeah.
again. Um, because it's it's really hard to create like a child, but then execute like an adult, and that
Mm.
brings out like a lot of different pressures in a lot of different areas. For me,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to keep the creative part, the fun part, as fun as possible, and approach it like a kid, just trying to make the dopest thing that I can make. And what helped me out was to keep that like that. But as soon as the creative process is over with, and I gotta get back to the other hat, and that's the adult. That's the X's and O's. That's crossing the T's, dotting the I's, make sure everything is correct. I feel on wanting that validation because as an artist is like I can make music and just put it out.
Mhm.
But honestly, that ain't good enough with this one. Like I've created things and just put them out, and whatever it comes of it, comes of it.
What do you mean with this one?
This art, like with my music.
Okay.
When I say this one, I'm talking about music. With this thing, like it don't feel good enough just to put it out. I want this shit to be like she said, accepted and like in so many ways like validated. I want this shit like to build a community and to mean something outside of me to other
Yeah.
people,
I
right?
feel that.
I want a career. That's the in the shortest term. I'm not just an artist. I'm a person who's seeking a career from art, and that is a big. Those are two big different things. Like
For sure.
when you just an artist, you just putting it out and whatever comes of it. But when you really want a career of it, it really does drive you in a certain way, um, to kind of seek that validation. When I've always heard people say, just create where if you like it, just put it out. I've always thought it was like a half truth. Like I've never thought anybody who said that was really telling me the full truth. We as artists, I ain't gonna say we all, but the ones who really want a career in it, the ones who want to sell out shows and want they at some road, at some street, you took in other input on it to drive the success of it. At some point you took somebody else's advice or anything like that to drive the success of it. You may not have let it change the art, but you definitely may have approached it or moved or did something differently because you wanted it to be successful. And I don't think that's a bad thing, but it is a thing you must balance. So,
Yeah.
um, my advice for her is to find that even balance of creativity and validation. You can't we of course we don't want to make anything and it just be because other people love it.
Right.
And also like if you want a career in this shit, it can't necessarily always be what you love. How many artists have we ever heard be like, I hated that fucking song? And it's their biggest song. Like so many artists will say that they hate that song, but they still put it out because they knew it would be good for what? The career. So I
Mhm.
do believe if you really want a career out of the art, then you have to find that sweet spot between the two. And you just kind of deal with that balance for the rest of your artistic life, really.
That's interesting. I have a different outlook on that.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. For me personally, I think it is important that I love it. Like I love what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
not only like the thing that I'm doing, but the music that I'm putting out. And that's just like me speaking like for me because I find that like if I don't love it, I don't feel motivated to do it. And I think it is completely possible to put out things that you love and success still come from it. You know what I mean?
No, no, I feel you. And if that's like, that is the gist of what I'm saying. You can do it, but ultimately you will take in some advice or something from the numbers or something from something else.
Yeah.
A lot of artists we've seen over time, they really found their breakthrough when they kind of analyzed what other people were picking up from their art.
Mhm.
You know, I'm a big Larry June fan. A lot of
Mhm.
people are.
Mhm.
If you've been a Larry June fan as long as I have, like you know that in the beginning his sound wasn't what it kind of is. It was more
Mhm.
trap
Mhm.
music than it was. But over time, I think he even realized like, okay, they respond well when I do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
That's that compromise I'm talking about. Like
I
he
understand.
still like
Yeah.
loves it and he's still making music, but he notices that this is kind of yielding something that might build a bigger career for me. So I'm gonna lean more into this. He still
Yeah.
releases like these trap style records every tape. He gets them in, but like he took what he could from what they gave him, and he made a change with it. A lot of artists over the years we've seen do that, and it's been very successful. And if you want a career, that's just an option. I think you everybody should kind of look
Yeah,
at.
no, I agree with that part of it. I think maybe I understood it.
A
I
little
halfway
different.
understood it, but no, I think definitely like as an artist, when you, cause like I haven't even put out any records yet, but
Mhm.
like when you start to release your art, whatever it may look like, it's definitely like a learning curve.
For sure. For sure.
And you start to, and I think sometimes like it's so funny, like the things that you like may naturally be the thing that your audience like, and you start to kind of like find your voice
Mhm.
and really just evolve into like your artistry.
True.
Yeah, it's been important for me to understand that at the end of the day, source is leading. And one of the things that really like changed the game for me is that whenever, I think I've said this on a recent episode, whenever you start to follow your dreams and um act on your creative impulses, the
Mhm.
universe starts acting in your favor. Like good things just start happening for you. And that money, numbers, like I truly believe in the alignment of your creative endeavors and source. Like I just, yeah, to me those are synonymous, and I think people don't really realize how deeply rooted source with your creative desires. So, yeah, you got it. The numbers are going to come. Keep doing exactly what you are doing and adjust, pivot when necessary. No sweat.
So
I said no sweat like you.
I heard you. I wasn't even gonna say shit.
This episode is sponsored by Timeline. I feel like so many of us have tried all the health trends, all the things, but still feel kind of tired and foggy or just simply put off your game. I know I did in the past, and if you do too, you're not alone. It's time to go deeper, a lot deeper, because true health starts in your cells. I've been trying out Timeline's longevity Mito Pure gummies, and it's really a delicious way to put more energy into your day, into your body, and just treat yourself. I am a really active girl. I love to run, do my Pilates, and do my yoga. And something I'm really looking forward to with this experience is just feeling more energized and powering through my workouts a little bit easier. Timeline's gummies improve energy at the source, increases muscle strength by up to 12% after 16 weeks, and it gives you that sustained energy so you can feel like yourself again. It's also a really, really clean formula, which, if you know me, you know I don't play about that. It's vegan, gluten free, non GMO, clean label project certified, and free of major allergens and artificial ingredients. If you want to stay strong and energized now and as you age, then I highly recommend Mito Pure Gummies. Our friends at Timeline are offering 20% off just for our listeners. Head to timeline.com/FTHH to get started. That is timeline.com/FTHH. Your cells will thank you. This episode is sponsored by Levels. So I think there's so much information that exists in the internet world about health and wellness and what you should be doing. But I learned a really long time ago that health and wellness is not a one size fit all approach. And that's really why I love Levels. Levels help you figure out what will be most impactful for you to focus on to improve your health and reach your goals. We love that. I'm someone who takes a very holistic approach to life. And what I mean by that is I'm very intentional of the things that I am consuming on a mental, spiritual, and physical level. Levels makes it really easy to stay informed of these different areas of my life. I love the app's AI powered food logging, habit tracking, as in like mindfulness and water intake is actually so cool, and their adaptive insights, which translate that data into daily actions that drive measurable improvement. It's so much easier to be mindful of the things that I am consuming because I can see it, I am tracking it. So it's really helping me stay on track with my goals and the intentions I set for myself. Right now, Levels is offering our listeners an additional 2 free months of the Levels annual membership when you use our link levels.link/FTHH. I don't know how long this offer is going to last, so if you've been interested in learning more and being more intentional about your holistic health, now is the time to get started.
Hey, Ree and Tim, this is Michelle from South Carolina. You guys are amazing. First of all, welcome to the cat family. Okay. My first question is, what do you mean, Tim, when you say, what do you say? Welcome to the cube. No, from the cubes. From the cubes. I don't know what it means. Help me out. Help a sister out. Secondly, I'm 40. I'll be 45 this year. And when I tell you all, when I listen to your podcast, I'm like, they are so wise. Y'all are so wise. It's like wisdom just exudes from you. Where do you attribute your wisdom from? Is it like life experiences, books you've read? Those are my two questions. Much love. Thank you so much for just being there for us. And I pray that everything you pour out into us comes back to you 100-fold. Thanks.
Aww.
Carolina in this mother.
Hi, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you.
I can hear that South in it though.
Yeah.
You hear that South. All right. I explained the cube in the beginning. I explained
explained.
that. I explained that already. So yeah, I've been beat up by life so many fucking times.
Yeah.
And got back up and healed the wounds and got my ass beat again. Got back up, healed, and I took notes every time. Even when I didn't think I was taking notes, I was taking notes on this shit. And I don't know if that I wouldn't classify that as a gift, but or more just being a human conscious of this experience that I'm going through, and I want to get better. And when you want to get better, you always take notes.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to get better, you are consciously or unconsciously taking notes on things, and that's really where it all come from. Really, just living life and just trying to become better. I have gotten a lot of knowledge out of books, but most of the time, the books I was drawn to, it was still from life experiences. I just wanted a little bit more in depth or somebody else's point of view on this thing I'm going through. But yeah, I feel like the only way to gain experience and knowledge or wisdom, whatever you want to call it, is to really do it. Like you really get most of the answers from doing and not questioning. That is really like how you really build your game up.
Yeah. No, facts. I relate to that. Definitely life experiences. I always say I feel like I've lived so many different lives.
Mhm.
Like what the actual fuck. Um, Definitely books. And it's so funny, like not just like self help books and nonfiction. I was like, what is it called? I used to get nonfiction and fiction mixed up so
All
much.
the time.
Nonfiction, but like novels, I think it's so interesting to see other people's point of view. But also a lot of the wisdom. If it was even weird, I guess that's like a little imposter syndrome. Like
Yeah,
to be
yeah. For
like,
me to be
I'm
like I'm
so
wise. Like
wise.
yeah,
Oh my
I don't even,
god,
nigga. I don't even think I'm wise.
me
Bruh.
neither. Like we just be rapping,
Just
we
be
just be
rapping with
talking.
y'all.
Like I don't even know what
I'm
I'm.
surprised you niggas still here. They come back every week. I be surprised you
Yeah,
niggas is still here.
yeah, it's a blessing. Stillness.
Yeah, me
Going
too.
back to that, what I said earlier, that theme of like just being a vessel. I promise you, like in my moments of like meditation or going on my walks, when I go on my walks, I don't listen to any music. And if I do, it's very rare. But if I do, like today, I went on my walk and I listened to my music.
Mhm.
But like I genuinely have these downloads from source, and I think without those moments of stillness, I would not have them. I would not feel close to myself. I wouldn't know how. I wouldn't even know what to say. Like I've gotten to points where I've been very busy and I've neglected myself, and it's hard for me to like really move through my thoughts and how I feel and really articulate myself in a way that I would be able to had I been the fuck still. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, it's a balance of all of those things for me.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't even. Like I said, I don't even view myself as wise. So that
Me
shit's
neither.
like, what? It's crazy that other people even think that.
I know, right? When people be like, "Y'all are so wise," and
You're
you just,
wise,
I
and
be
you be
like,
like,
"What?
what?
Where?"
Not my country ass. No, of course
I
not.
think it's
Nah,
so interesting on this that the way you view, like your perception of yourself is completely different than the way that other people perceive you. That's
true,
always really interesting to me.
true.
Hi. My name is T. My pronouns are they, them. I have been listening to you guys for a while, like almost 3, 4 years at this point, I think. And I started listening to y'all in college when I was like going through a lot and trying to figure out what I was doing with myself and like who I was as a person. I went through like a really rough breakup and like dude was terrible, but hello from Jersey. But I wanted to ask about anger and like how to combat it. I get angry at a lot of things, and I'm realizing that it's part of me trying to protect myself all the time and feeling like I have to. I'm black, I'm femme, I was in an area in college where I was like the only black person around for miles, and I was like always combating white ignorance and men ignorance and gender ignorance. So like people not really understanding me being gay or nothing either. So I'm always quick to sort of just like rah and like jump on somebody if they try and like cross me or do me wrong. And I'm realizing I hold a lot of that stress and anger within me. So I'm trying to be less of like an angry person and try to like express myself better. But like, how do you fight that sort of need to protect yourself and be always upset at those around you? I know like try not to let it affect you and like somebody else's mood shouldn't affect your mood, but it's hard for me to not be angry most of the day if something happens. Like if somebody's racist towards me, if somebody says something that's a little like sexist and pisses me off, I immediately like I'll jump on them, say what I need to say, but I don't like carrying that anger with me all the time. So I'm just wondering about that. Hope y'all doing well. Always appreciate what y'all got to offer to the community and like helping the people around you. I think it's really admirable, and you know what? Like keep doing it. And we really appreciate you as people. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Let me just say this, and I'm saying this for me. No,
Oh
like
shit. Okay. Okay. Go
I'm
ahead.
saying this for me. I always feel so much pressure a lot of times when we having conversations because these are like their actual real lives.
It is.
And like I'm just like I'm saying that to help myself out, to like lighten my energy, my load right now, cuz like that's like I don't know, like I feel like, please always remember that we're human beings and we're speaking about things from our POV and our experience. And yeah, take what resonate, leave what don't. That's it. I just want to say that, like,
Oh,
I just
okay.
wanted to say that for me because I'm just like, it's okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah, we not professionals.
No, we're
That's what you
not.
think. I'm
We're
not.
not.
Yeah, nigga. I'm not a professional, nigga. I graduated from alternative school.
You
Nigga,
did.
what? You want to take life advice from me at your own risk?
At your
That's basically
own
what that was the
risk.
disclaimer you
Yeah,
just
it was
did.
a disclaimer. It was a disclaimer.
Life disclaimer. If your shit fucked up, don't expect me to get it better. Cause
Only
I
you
ain't that
can at
great.
the end of the day.
Only you can prevent forest fires. So,
Yeah.
um, can I go first?
Go ahead.
Being the only nigga within miles is crazy too.
That's insane.
Like where you live, Colorado, or like
Jersey.
she did say Jersey, and I would expect niggas to
They
be in
they said
Jersey.
Jersey.
I would expect they to have niggas in Jersey.
Listen, you're fucking hilarious.
I'm what did I? I'm trying to get it together. I'm
I
sorry. I'm in
know,
here.
I
I'm in here.
know, I know.
But either way go, I'm just saying the only nigga within miles is crazy. That
Mhm.
mean if you step outside and say nigga, will nobody else look back and think you talking to them? That is, hey, you need to come to
You act like
Memphis.
you have never been the only black. Have you ever not ever been the only black person?
Nah, and I know where I went. Where do
I
you
have
like?
in
Where you went to college?
college.
I didn't go
Yeah,
to college. There was niggas there at jobs. They was there.
even
In
at
my
jobs.
hood.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, there's nowhere I go that I'm like because I purposely don't go places where I'm unless I'm in Walmart and it happens to be a certain time of the day. I don't know. They might catch me then for a get out
Mm.
moment. Anyway, go back to the real part of it. I've always thought that when I've had periods in my life where I've carried anger and I've been quicker to anger, and I've always looked at it as if the moments where I was quicker to anger, my fire was already going.
Mhm.
Whether a person, place, thing, or event, something is keeping your fire going. At
Mhm.
all times, there's something not keeping it at a big blaze, but there's always somebody or something just putting a log on it, just piecing a little put of wood on it, just keeping the fire ready to really go into a blaze at some point. And I think the best thing you can do, I think the best thing you can do is figure out what is that you carry every day that's keeping this fire going. Because now that I'm at calmer points of my life, to get me like really up there, like flamed up, it take a while. I gotta go get the axe. I gotta go chop the tree, chop the wood, line them up, go get the matches. By the time I got matches, I probably already figured it out and calmed myself down
Mhm.
at this point in my life. But there were other points where the fire was ready for somebody, bro. And that's how I know it wasn't about that person. I got to it too quickly for it just to be about you. This has to be about a bigger picture, and there has to be somebody down there keeping these flames going. And I feel like once you can figure out what's really got you hot like this, then you can like better control like the anger and like the explosion that happens.
Understood. I think I no longer have the desire to control my anger. Truth be told,
You
like
wilding out?
not just right now, but truth be told, as a black woman, and
Oh
then
yeah,
not to mention, um, they're queer, they're like all these other things. Like
true.
no, like it is valid. Like anger is fucking valid,
No,
bruh.
no, I'm not. I'm definitely not invalidating. She definitely got a right to be angry when
They, I know, I know,
they.
I know, I
Excuse
know,
me.
I
I'm
know,
trying to get it right.
I know.
Um, I know they have so many valid reasons. Like motherfuckers being racist, motherfuckers being sexist.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm not saying your reasons aren't valid. They hella valid
yes,
to explode on because these
yeah,
people deserve some
yeah,
act right.
yeah. Yeah, I think my downfall was trying to control it, like control my not be angry, but like no, the shit is valid as fuck. You know what I mean? And I relate to this so much because I too recently found out like damn I got a lot of rage. Like damn why I'm so angry. Like damn why I got an attitude. And I think it's so admirable and that you are aware of like why is this where it's coming from, where the anger is coming from.
Hmm.
And for me personally, I have really had to a deal with it because a lot of my anger was like sadness, that kind of not only sadness but like anxiety that kind of um manifested to anger. Anxiety from all the situations that I experienced, all the racism, all the sexism, all the experiences where I felt powerless. Like I was angry. I was angry for myself. I was angry that it felt like I couldn't do anything, that I wasn't in control. And like yeah, so I had to cry through that shit, spend time with myself, journal it out, affirm myself, and remind myself that people are fucking dumb. People are ignorant. They only understand as far as their level of perception. Okay, but yeah, I really had to find things outside of myself. It's still me, but like habits, like running. When I tell you running helps me out so much, it literally scientifically it releases something within me, that anger, that sadness, that hurt, and it allows me to like really operate from a standpoint. I would just say I would just say exist in a space that is more because calm isn't the right word. I would just say grounding.
No,
Yeah.
no, I feel you. I
Yeah,
feel you.
yeah, yeah.
A little technique to get you back right.
Yeah, it just gets me back right. But yeah, I don't try to control it anymore. It's just like let it flow through you, and I think trying to control it actually pushes it deeper, and that could be why like in the past my stuff like I've blown up because so much shit, like you said, it's not just that one thing. It's like it's the continuous microaggressions and all the shit that you're experiencing, and yeah, let the shit out. Maybe not on people because I don't feel right as another human being telling you to go off on another human being, and then like so many consequences as
Yeah,
a
she got to
as
deal
a
with the
black
yeah,
person.
yeah.
You know what
They
I'm
having to
saying?
deal with the consequences.
Exactly. So like you just have to find a way to navigate it that is healthy for you, and for me that is crying, that's running, that's creating. Like so many of the music that don't even make sense. So many of the songs that I've created, like there were my sincere expressions, and I felt so much better afterwards because I let it flow through me. Like, yeah, anger is a normal part of life. You're never gonna stop getting angry. We just gotta find a way to navigate it.
Yeah, and then in their case, like dealing
Good
with
job.
oh, I just hit your hand. I
No,
was
you
like, what
said you did.
the
You
I
said the
did. I
pronouns
said it right. I
right.
said it right. In their case, like some of these times they're defending themselves. I've been in situations like that too, and had to ask myself, was the person across from me, my opposition, the ops, what are they looking to get out of this? Because sometimes with a lot of people, their only point was to rile you up. Their
Yeah.
only point was to get you going. Like that was their whole. They not trying to actually. Sometimes tense situations are created or brought up because they're looking for a truth that they don't know about. They're searching for some information down a
Mm.
road that they know is a scare. It's like it's gonna be a rough talk when we go down this road. But a lot of time, motherfuckers really don't even be on that. They just
Yeah.
really want you riled up.
Yeah.
They may not. I don't know what it is with that. I try not to think about other people, my ops. I try not to think about why they want to go against me.
Mhm.
I try less to think about why they want to go against me and more about why do I need to engage in this.
Yeah.
Why do I need to pick this battle at this moment? What will
Mhm.
it win me when I'm done with it? And if I come out and I don't really, at the end of this, what they a better person for what? They not even finna be in my life for the next 15 minutes or whatever it might be or whoever it is. If I
Mhm.
don't feel valid enough that it's a real reason to engage, I'm gonna let you have it.
Yeah. What
Like,
you mean let you have it? Like let it go.
yeah, I'm gonna let it go. Like you can
Okay,
have that,
okay,
boss. Like
okay,
whatever
okay.
whatever you say, boss. You
I'm
right?
I'm thinking like let you have it.
No, not like
You
that.
know
Nah,
what's
nah,
funny
nah.
though? Like lately the thing I oh my gosh, kudos to me. I have grown so much. Like cuz I also am that person that'll be like want to like I'll go in on you. Like I lived life so intensely, but now you laughed at me cuz I was like, "Sure." I be like, "Sure."
Sure.
Sure. Like you know what? Because I just feel like it's not worth the
It's,
energy. It's really not. But also something I wanted to say that you reminded me of when you was talking. People genuinely do fear what they don't understand, and sometimes your presence is a threat to them. Your
yeah.
presence feels like a threat. You being who you are can feel like a threat to people who just don't understand you. And that is not your problem. That is not your shit to deal with. That is theirs. So keep being exactly who the fuck you are.
Okay.
Period.
Period. We did right there. I see it.
Because I felt it.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Superpower. Something that has always rubbed me the wrong way. I guess that's the word we're gonna use. The vagueness, among so many other things, of the current healthcare system. I know most of us have probably been there. You get your blood work done, you wait a week, and the doctor says Everything looks fine. Drink a little more water, get some exercise. But there's no breakdown of your hormones, no insights into inflammation, toxins, or nutrient deficiencies. Just vague advice and a quick send off. I love Superpower because they get really deep into the details, and we love the details. It's a new kind of preventative care, more comprehensive, more personalized, and you can do it all from home. How convenient. Here's how it works: one blood draw, 60 labs, and a complete look into what is going on inside your body. They test over 100 biomarkers, covering everything from heart, liver, and thyroid function to hormones, metabolism, vitamins, and minerals. So it scans for thousands of different diseases, helps you close in on that brain fog or low energy you may be experiencing. And honestly, I really think it's just valuable in general to know what's going on inside of your body. You also get a personalized action plan based on your results, all laid out in their app, plus access to your own dedicated medical team to help guide you through what to do next. It's the same level of insight pro athletes get, but now at a price that's actually accessible. Superpower used to cost $4.99. Now it's just $1.99 for the full experience. That's a fraction of what others charge. 500, 1,000 sometimes more for less thorough testing. Head to superpower.com to learn more and lock in the special $1.99 price while it lasts. After you sign up, they'll ask you how you heard about them. Please let them know that For the Healthy Hoes are the ones who put you on. Your biology decoded, your blueprint activated with Superpower.
Hey y'all, I have so much to say, but I'm gonna condense it because I don't want to talk y'all heads off. But I just turned 29 last Friday. I'm a Gemini like Reed. That's why I feel like I resonate so much with y'all podcast because I just feel like hearing Reed talk is like hearing myself and my thoughts. And I really feel like sometimes the end of my 20s is just showing me like I don't want to feel like this going into my 30s. I went to church this past weekend and everybody was telling me happy birthday and asking me how it was. And the truth of it is I cried my whole birthday. I have a toddler. You probably can hear her in the background running. We're outside because I just needed to just breathe air. I needed to just touch a tree, touch grass, however they say it. And everybody kept saying, your 20s are so hard. And I played 20 something by Scissor this morning because that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I'm just not stuck, but like you said in your last podcast, it's like you're in between checkpoints. It's almost like you know that you're going towards something, but it's like you're not to it yet, so you feel like you're so far behind. And I don't know if it's me, but I'm a Disney girl, and I played The Climb by Miley Cyrus, aka Hannah Montana, this weekend, and I was like, dang, like they was really spinning. And of course I said I'm a taller mom, and this morning I just had an emotional mental breakdown because of course toddlers don't mean no harm, but it's frustrating. Sometimes you feel like, is this what they told us parenthood was going to be? Because it's not fun sometimes. And I have a hard time feeling those raw emotions of I'm not always enjoying being a mom. And I'm a single mom at that. I'm trying to figure out how to navigate this world, not only with myself, but also with this toddler. I'm trying to be more emotional regulated because, of course, a toddler can't emotional regulate. And if I'm not emotional regulated, baby, we're just doomed. But I'm going to end it with this because I feel like this is how I've been feeling for a long time. I hope I break this down in a way that makes sense. But I grew up watching a particular show, and one of the members, she gave up her children for adoption. And I remember when they were able to meet up, they were adults by then. She said, well, one of the children said that they wished that their mom was there, even though she wasn't able to, in her mind, be the mom that they needed. They didn't care about that. They just wanted their mom to be there. And I have those thoughts of like, what if I'm trying to be this perfect version of a mom and I feel like I'm not suited to be a mom, but in reality, all my kid wants to do is just grow with me. Even if they don't know that they're growing with me, they just know that their mom is there through the good, through the bad, through the ugly. And I have a hard time accepting that because you feel like you should be this great, parent. You feel like you should have all the answers, and that's not even realistic. But
That was it.
Oh, cut off?
It cut off and she didn't come
Oh,
back for her
damn.
part two.
Okay. First of all, Hi, girl.
Like the accent crazy. I don't know where she from.
But I do
I
feel
fuck with it
like
though.
I do. That's my Gemini sister,
Sister.
and she's like, I feel like I hear myself talking, but no, I felt um
A lot to unpack.
a lot to unpack, right? Like I don't even know where to begin.
Let me go. You.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go first.
Um. First off, them kids be boy. What?
Kids,
Parenting has been the most.
challenging.
It's been challenging. It's been rewarding. I love it. I love being a
Yeah,
dad. Let me say that first off before I
yeah,
get into anything. But nothing has shaped me like parenting has shaped me.
yeah.
And I love the part when she says she is growing along with the kid, and that's a
Mm-hmm.
part of parenthood they never speak about. They never tell you
For
like
sure.
how much of it you're gonna be learning on the fly. You're gonna be becoming a new person as they're becoming a
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
Now, you're becoming a new person. They're just becoming a person. Like
Mm-hmm.
it, it's such a non black and white thing. Parenting is, and it's I found comfort like being a dad now, dadding my way, doing it my way,
Yeah.
and not by some traditional textbook. I was a young father. I became a dad when I was
21.
20, 21, somewhere around that age. So, and my father died when I was 6.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my father's father, I've I've met him like twice. My uncles, one just was not in my life. He has a great life though. He has a great life. Oh, mama has a nigga got a great
You
life.
funny as
He do. He
fuck.
got a great
I
life.
can't.
My other uncle, my other uncles, the rest of them outside of that one who has a great life, they all street, in and out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't like the positive male role model. Big brothers.
Very
Big
minimal.
yeah. None existent. I'd say Nas was my best. I don't even know this nigga. I
And I
don't even
mean,
know this
that's
nigga.
fine though. I love that actually.
I don't even know this nigga. He was the best example I
Yeah.
had.
We love
Nas
Nas.
was.
We
I
love
love Nas.
Nasir.
Nas is like fucking goat. Like Nas was the
Yeah.
best example I had. I don't
That
even know
is
this nigga.
funny as hell.
Right? So I'm winging parenthood. And for all parents, young parents out there, please just embrace it and do your best. You're not Superman. I
Yeah.
used to think that I could be Superman. I'll get all this. I'll handle all this. I'll
Yeah.
move all this. And like I said, your child just wants your presence and your aura and everything around them. Just know they protected and they got somebody in
For
their corner.
sure.
Um, the other part about the birthday, age. This one really like hit home for me because I've
Yeah.
dealt with this stress. And honestly, age is one of the most complex knowing your own age is one of the most complex things I feel like we have in the world because what benefit do you have at knowing how old you are?
Yeah.
At what point in your life was it like, fuck, I'm glad I knew I was 12 or I'm glad I knew I was 23? The concept of keeping up with your own body's and mind's age, I don't know how it benefits society outside of the order. Like the order is like the world and how things supposed to go.
It
I
may
just call it
benefit society, but it ain't gonna benefit
it.
you.
I'm not seeing how it benefits you in your personal
Yeah.
life to keep track of your body's age. Like the order says, they have this picture diaphragm and the age you should be, and then the picture shows you what you should have.
Mhm.
At 25, you should be in the thick of your career, working all these hours and becoming successful. At 30, bitch, where's your husband? Nigga, where's your wife? Where's your
Where are
house
your
with the picket fence? Where's your
children?
Tahoe? Like
Where
where's
are
all that? Where are
they?
everything? Like
Where are they?
what's everything at 30? Where's your 401k and your
You don't have an accounting
you don't know what
yet?
APR is. What are you wrong
Oh.
with? You don't what?
Oh.
You have no stocks. Like, oh
Oh.
my God.
Oh
Like
my
they have
God.
this diaphragm of what age and what
Babe, is it
accomplishments.
diaphragm or
I
diagram?
don't know, nigga. I'm country.
Okay,
That
I
bitch a
just want
diet. It's a diet something. Is DIA gram or is it DAI gram
diaphragm is like
or diaphragm? Nigga,
bodily.
I don't even know.
Okay, just wanted to confirm
Nigga, I have
and
no idea.
okay,
But that's
go
my point.
off,
That's
go
my point. I
off.
have no, I have no idea. But the shit I'm talking about, you know what I mean, though.
I do.
They have this picture of what you should have, and then we go about our lives and we go get the things in the picture, and by getting the things, we support the order, and we give it all right
Yes.
back to them, right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And we don't even really know why. And then we get the things, and we're like, we're still unhappy,
Yeah.
right? I don't know what the benefit is of knowing how old you are. let it go. I've had to do this so much in life because I'm an older artist who still wants to like. I have heights in my career. I still haven't touched it, and I'm an older artist
Mhm.
in my 30s, still making music. That's a
Mhm.
controversial thing, anyways, because they want you to throw away all youthful thoughts. The order wants you to throw away all youthful thoughts by the time you're 30. You can't play hide and seek, which is
Top 5.
top five experience hide and seek.
Mhm.
Not even the other one. I ain't gonna bring that one up.
Not
Hide and
get it. I knew you was
hide and
gonna
go
say
get
that.
it. No, you
Your
said it.
little
I didn't
mannish
even say it. You
ass.
said it.
Cause why is you?
I've never
And you
played that
asked me
though.
that. Did I? You asked me did
I've
I
never
have
played
I
that, but
ever
you
played
had
that?
though.
I have not.
I thought you had. I ain't never
You
played
have
it.
played it.
No, I have not.
You're
Or if I did,
really
I didn't
bad.
win well. I don't remember winning. Anyways, like you can't play hide and seek. You can't have a water balloon fight. You can't rap after 30. You can't become an artist.
You can't. You
All
can't.
you
You
can,
can't.
you
You
can,
can't.
you
You
can,
can't.
you
You
can,
can't.
you
You
can't.
can't. You can't.
All the youthful ideas they want out of your mind by 30, so you can become what they need you to do.
Ooh.
They,
Oof.
I need you to die for this mortgage. I need you to work 60 hours for this fucking Tahoe. I need you to
Yeah.
go to couples therapy. I need you to do all this shit.
You might
Well,
need
you might
couples
need couples
therapy.
therapy. I might
Side
need
note, couples therapy. We've been watching couples therapy
the
on
TV
Apple.
show. Oh my
The
god,
so good. Dr. Orna, I think that's her name.
I don't know her name.
I think it's Dr. Orna.
10 out of 10 though.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 experience,
Help
bro.
me with my
What?
relationship.
Help me with my
Help
damn
me
self,
unpack.
bro. What? Like
Oh my
crazy work.
God.
But yeah, the order just wants you to throw away everything and become what they need you to
Mhm.
become by a certain age
Mhm.
because they need you to buy these things so they can
Yeah.
then be fucking children. I feel like the order is fucking kids because it's very childish to want to control every fucking
Oh,
thing and
for
have everything your
sure.
fucking way. As
Yeah.
adults, we understand that things happen and you have to go with the flow. But kids cry and they pout and they throw
Yeah.
fits when things don't go their way. And that's what the order does. They throw fits when we don't get in fucking line.
Yeah.
So stop keeping track of age. Stop keeping track of it all. And sweetheart, it'll all come to you when it's supposed to come to you.
Mhm.
I'm a Muslim. I turn to my Quran. I'm a Mus.
Muslim.
I always pronounce
You
it
said
so
it
wrong.
correctly though.
I said it
You
correct,
just
but then I
subconscious about it.
subconscious about saying it wrong.
Yeah.
Um, and there's a belief that everything is written.
Yes.
It's already as it was written. That's back to Nas. I told you he was a great role model.
Nakashi Records.
Oh yeah,
Akashi
Nakashi
Records.
Records. Yeah, that
Mhm.
as well. But it is as it's written. No man can take it away from you. What God gives you and what God withholds, no man can give you. So honestly, you better off just having a good time and waiting for God for
Bro,
Allah to
what?
line it up with you.
Yeah, no, facts. I agree with that. I resonate with so much of what you're saying. Um, something that really like struck my heart is like I think she said something about she didn't feel like she was a good mom.
Yeah.
And I resonate with that. I relate to that. I used to get really sad about that, like, because I became a young mother at a mother at a young age. I'm like, what am I
Yeah, no,
saying?
I
A
get it.
mother at a young age. I was 19 years old, and it was the scariest shit ever. And I think when I was in it, like when it was happening, I didn't allow myself to believe that it was scary.
Mm-mm.
But I never felt equipped to be a mother. I never felt ready to be a mother. I never felt good enough to be a mother. But I think the best advice I could give you, baby girl, is just to allow yourself to be human. Allow yourself to be a person, a girl in this world. Because at the end of the day, one day your daughter's going to realize that my mom is just a girl in this world. Just like I've
Just a girl
realized
in the
that
world.
I'm a girl in this world. Or my mother is a girl in this world. That's what I realized as well. Like, damn, my mom is just a person. And
Mm-hmm.
so I have really tried to not be so hard on myself. Obviously, do my best, do the best that I can, but I want my daughter to see the daughters to see that I'm just a person. Like I get mad, I get sad, I get angry, I get my hopes up about shit that don't work out.
Yeah.
Like I'm a human being, and I think that has saved me. That has lifted so much weight off of me and wanting to be a perfect mother because no one's putting that pressure on you but you. You answered it yourself. Like your daughter just wants you to be there. Be
Mm-hmm.
there and be open to them as a human being, them as a person at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. And then my other thing, first of all, girl, you are so funny.
Hilarious.
It's so Gemini of you, sis, to be like, I'm feeling this way. Let me listen to some songs that deepen that mood. Like that's,
Oh, my mama
I
asking you
feel it
shit.
though.
You
That's
will
so
play the
me. Like
record that like
20 somethings, SZA, and then when you said Hannah Montana, it's the climb. Like damn, she really did. She really was spitting when she said that
I have no
song.
idea what that song is.
Yeah, we'll get into it afterwards. Um, yeah, it's funny that we even talking about age because I said something to somebody. Like I hate when people even ask me my age. I don't know if y'all notice. Like I don't ever say my age on the podcast. Like I may have said because I just feel like it's not important. I think when people, when
Yeah.
people learn how old you are, and it's not that I'm afraid of how. Like I'm 33, but when people learn how old you are, they put you in this box. They start to create perceptions and expectations and judgment and this and that. And just like, I just feel like it's pointless. And there are no, like, although it may feel like it, I feel like society, like you said, has given us this rule book. There is no rule book to life. If I followed the rules and if I live my life based on how they said I should live my life, I would be fucking miserable.
I wouldn't be here.
I would not be here. I would be somewhere miserable, trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to fill this void. But I let go of everything that they told me that I should be doing. And I did what the fuck I wanted to do. And I feel free. And I'm going to keep doing what I want to do. And I'm going to keep feeling free. Like, I'm winging life. I'm existing.
Everybody.
We're all winging, honestly. I'm existing. I'm here. And that's enough for me. And yeah, man, I could go on and on. I could go on and on and on. I
Yeah.
just feel like also I've had to learn how to be not happy. That's not the word, but accept and surrender to the flow of now, here, now, because I think the biggest pitfall of humanity is the desire, the need to be somewhere else other than now. Something my mama always used to tell me. She used to be like,
It's gonna get greater later.
that was my dad.
That's your dad.
And it never got. I'm just kidding. Love my dad. Love my dad. But no, she'll be like, I just want to give you something to look forward to. Like, oh, like XYZ is coming up. Yay, let's get excited about that because like I think we're so conditioned to escape the moment because things are so bad. Like, right? Like things are so terrible. And it does us no good to escape. It's so funny because by escaping, in some weird way, we're also dwelling. We're still holding that thing within us. Like, you know what I mean? So I think the best place for me to be is now. That doesn't mean I don't get excited about things. I'm not excited about the future. That just means I'm also I'm okay with now. Like I said in the beginning, I'm okay with me now. I'm okay with who I am and where I am. Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, everybody's winging it. This life shit has no rule book to it. I quit my job and started a podcast at 31 or somewhere around that number.
No, he was like, you had to be like 20. No, you're
No,
right. No,
no,
you're right.
no,
You're right.
no.
You're right.
Now
You're
when
right.
we started it, but when I
You're
left the
right.
job, I was like 30. I was like 31, something like that.
Yeah.
That's childish as fuck to leave a job with healthcare to get on a podcast. That's childish as fuck because you want to talk.
You know, I feel
Bitch,
like
you better talk.
I never grew up.
I don't want
And
to.
I love that for me.
I feel like I grew up and then I found this magic power like in becoming ageless. And long as you try to be dope, as long as you use your dope in favor of you, you can become ageless. The person I always think about is ageless. I brought up a lot of people today. I usually don't bring up people.
You usually don't.
I usually don't. Pharrell is an ageless motherfucker.
Love Pharrell.
First off, he look it too.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
He is. He look it. But nobody like ever questions how old somebody is as long as they dope still right?
Yeah.
As long as you still doing you and Pharrell's dope is still good.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck how old he is.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Like, if you can just really just stay in your bag and stay in your aura, nobody will even question it, or
Ooh.
you will never question your age if you stay in your aura in your bag.
Yes, no, agreed. I feel like, oh, yeah, I feel like artists, period, like in all the ways and shapes and forms that artists exist, artists are timeless.
Yes,
Art
yes.
is timeless. And it reminded me back to like the very first voicemail that we got. Really quick, I just want to say that a lot of times when you believe in the fuck out of yourself, no matter how good or bad, subjective, because good and bad is subjective. No matter
Hmm.
how dope or not dope something is, people will gravitate towards you. If you believe in yourself and you just have that magnetic energy, people are going to gravitate towards you. So don't even really worry about what other people think. Love the fuck out of what you're doing, right? And people will gravitate towards that. Like have fun with it. Like even like Tyler the Creator, when I first heard his new album, I was like, I don't know. I was like, but I really felt like he had fun with it.
I had fun with it.
He had fun. But then I heard some more songs. I'm like, nah, this a fucking vibe. And it's just like it's that energy. Like he was so confident and audacious
Don't
and
ask me.
exact loving what he like. I could
I
tell
cleaned your diaphragm, right?
Tyler had so much fun on this new album, and it like it's really magnetic, and it made me the one that with the Nuck If You Buck sample on there crazy,
Too good.
so good. Anyways,
Yes.
yeah.
With that being said,
With that being said, we love you so much. Thank you for being here, spending time with us. We're sending you so much peace, so much love, so much abundance, and everything you need. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because I did the coughing. I did the coughing lay like this with the mic.
Oh my
I said,
God.
the fuck did I just do to myself?
One night I was asleep
One night
like
you was
this,
asleep
and
and
what
you
did
was
you
asleep
say?
just like I said, nigga, you dead? You dead? I said, nigga, why is your head like this? Nigga was in the bed quiet just like this, y'all. Said, nigga, is you dead? I just did that shit just now. Said, nigga, what are you doing? Get your fucking hands off yourself.
Why are we so afraid of
Get your
that?
fucking
Why are
hands
we
off
so
yourself.
afraid of
Hey, I
that?
can't go yet. I ain't bought that shit.
You
I
got-
wanted. I got that shit to buy.
You hell right now.
I got some shit to buy.
But anyways, sending you so much peace, so much love, in abundance, and everything you need in this moment. We'll talk to you next time. Bye. Mwah.